EA Sports. They'll run down the hill in one of the most storied entrances in all of college football. Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers since 1945. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. First down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense getting set for first down. To the ground with the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum. Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass?
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run up, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play. 2nd and long from the 11. Toss sweep to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He gets a block. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. get into that playbook. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just going to keep it after the snap. Can anyone catch it? The 20. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Come on, defense. You cannot let this offense run the dive play and hurt you like that. Up front, we got to do a better job staying in our gaps, and linebackers have got to be able to get off of blocks and make tackles.
BYU lines up with a 1st and goal. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, BYU! BYU. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way.
Hop off, please.
25, it's a nice number.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
What?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this
About
exciting
an hour in the middle of the league
football
game.
Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over.
What?
And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them,
I'm trying. These guys are brutal. Their defense in
it's
front is
just a
terrifying.
field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Iowa State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught near the sideline, it's Brown.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Leaves it with the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Let's see what he can do with it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense, because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down
He got
anyway,
run
but the
down.
speed is what makes him different.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. With the run on 1st and goal. Relentless tough running gets it down to the 4.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human
Look at
beings
how
when we get
this
near
whole
them.
team
So
just sheds
big,
at once.
so strong. When those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know
See what I mean about his D-line?
down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself. So I love the big fella getting the football.
DB's right up on the receivers. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. You have to imagine we're going to see a bit more of these designed runs as this game goes on.
No doubt. This is a guy that can run it. He can throw it. So what do I do? How do I stop it? Do I play pass? Do I play run? I mean, it's very frustrating to try to stop this kind of guy when you see the explosive capabilities and making it happen on his own.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Yeah, this Clemson squad is super talented. I'm having to...
The kickoff bounces
Get
through the
creative
end
to
zone.
hang
They'll
with
bring
it
it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, BYU 14, Clemson 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off to this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Clemson will send the punt team out. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that up to touchdown.
And this quarterback has been dialed in too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Proctor. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table. Everything's available. High success rate.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
The Cougars get enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Motion from the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down.
And not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And the try is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The lead's not insurmountable, just down 14-0. But, David, you don't score here, and it could get a little tricky fast.
If you don't score here, if you don't possess the football and put something together to give your defense a little bit of a blow, it's not the ideal start. But it ain't like this game's late in the football game. Create some momentum here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing in college football. This team needs the juju to get going. That 1st quarter is one they'd love to forget. So find your best playmakers now. Get them isolated. Get them the football and let them go to work.
With the catch, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Wants to throw on 3rd. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
He's going to pass. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
And here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback will audible. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. The quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver. Give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
That's caught. It's Brown. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score.
Oh.
Ball's incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Lets it fly. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down.
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
BYU 14, Clemson 0.
The Cougars will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
Handoff to the lone back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for a gap. It's Proctor. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back. Get him on the ground quick.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. The play action fake. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the field.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Western Kentucky is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage, but despite all that, we still have a very close game. They're up by 10 over North Texas. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Throwing right. And that pass picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, BYU. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Yeah.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught.
Yes.
And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little watermelons, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On second down, he's looking downfield. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And the Tigers are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Uh-oh.
Open space at the 25. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Left side of the line, getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, making a big play on the handoff to the left.
When
Nice
something
run.
works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up, get to the last.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. The lead is 17 as they try to fight their way back in. They'll need a stop on this possession, about to kick it off here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the
come
field.
on.
Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this deep tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
On third down, going up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And that is where defensive ends make their money, by getting to the quarterback and knocking him down.
dang skippy. That's what you want to be. You want to be a double-digit sack guy. You want to be a guy that puts pressure on the quarterback. Playing the run is fun, but I want to get quarterbacks, and I want to make their life better.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Tackle was made after the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, BYU 24, Clemson 7.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the right. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Brings up second and goal.
They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. No shot to return that one as he moved it out of the back of the end zone. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
The give to the left side. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down marker.
On the run, it's Proctor. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Six-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jason. They need a few more. You've given them a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Feeling some heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback is trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fast motion from the offense. They'll try it on the ground. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Wide receiver shows motion. They want that clock to run. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
14.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. That's caught. It's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and delete the clock.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a grab enough for the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck-it-up-and-hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Unloads it left.
Oh,
Makes
2
the
feet
catch. He's
there.
got enough. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
Oh, I thought I had that.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Going for 6.
Wow, what a knockout. That's 2 drops by that tight
It's
end.
going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3.
Well, after that completion, it's decision time now. 4th down here close to the goal line. You're down a couple of scores in the 4th quarter. You could just kick an easy field goal, take the points, but then you've got to rely on your defense to get you the football back to give you an opportunity to win this game.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Touch pass on the run.
Nope, couldn't get there.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Give me a minute, man. What? No. So the way you attack the 6-1 is right up the middle. Because if anybody makes a block, you're already at the second level. It's the weakness of the 6-1. And this play especially exploits that because it sends the running back up the middle block. And especially because it looked like maybe he was doing pass. Right from the middle. The safeties came up really hard, but not in the right position. Safety should have gotten the catch. Just short of a touchdown. Split. I still don't understand how that works. This was big. He kept shifting between the 6-1 and then to the 5-2. The downside of the 5-2 is you've got nobody on the outside. Unless you're sending your defense down, you get nobody to cover the tight end at the flat. And so you can't do a defensive end check and just jump big getting moved the ball in the first half there. Kind of showing good. There's a lot of stuff. So just good stuff here. This is a power run. No, this looks like an assets. I mean, this defensive line is terrible. Shedding guys, filling holes. This field goal tracks this. This was nice. In the end zone. Did a good job. They probably shouldn't have done that. Good job getting pressure to the 5. It's Schumann that gets the pressure on the 5. Oh, it's confusing. These linebackers are so good. Outside, makes him move, has good acceleration. Of course, but he makes the one read. He throws his halfback and he's a touchdown. He doesn't see it. I didn't see it. Nice job by the mid. And then I'm trying to take a shot here. It's just not a shot. Greenberry actually got there. Right there. I tossed it to Greenberry. It's too bad. Can't. At least not on the left. At least not the center. And the right tackle does his job nicely. Gotta love a coverage sack. Watch 48 here. On the far right, and that splits a double team. Look at this one. Ooh, that's nasty. Splits the double team inside. Get that sack. That was a coverage sack. That was one of the best pass rushers I've ever seen. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Right in his face. That was glorious. Same thing here. 5-2. Get out that flat. This is a nice play by Ace. He's just sitting in the zone, doing his job. Comes up on it. Great job playing the zone. Watch, he's going to run back past the 1. Jumps back, follows the next guy 2. Nice and play them nicely. That was big because that kind of put us out. And this is that little pitch. Who did this a bunch? That was money, right? Because he just swings all those receivers and block. Plus 64 rounds. Great legs. Because if you think they're running inside, you're toast. Nice plays. 3rd and 6. Cantu gets beat on the inside move here by the defensive end. Actually had my guy really open, but couldn't get it to him. This was a play for Greenberry. Good time to throw. He's not there. Let's see that pitch again. It's going to work brilliantly again. Huh. 6 is actually really key on this. His blocks are great. The guy who could make the play there, who gets through the block, is number 3, Delaney. And he's a safety. He's pretty good at getting up, but 6 just takes him totally out of the play. 6 is pretty probably. Nice play. It's on 2 touchdowns. This was big. This whole drive was grindy, big 4th down conversion. I should get that up. But big round, how much time? It was 7:16. And 4 minutes off the clock, and they got the touchdown. It was just a great drive. Watch this here. Everybody does their job. left tackle takes his guy out. 91 turns his guy, which is a miracle. That's a great block by 91. That's actually huge because his guy's not up outside of him. He should have maintained position. But he hits him and turns him, which lets the lead block within the field, which is why it's a touchdown. It's a huge play by 91. 31. This is a nice stop. So Taggart gets penetration here. He's the blitzer. Montana. Nice drive here, actually, is getting for the touchdown. And then Jet, just good patience, actually. If he outruns his block, the corner gets it. But he's patient, waits for the block to go, and then hits the juice. Is that 6 on the block here? Eight actually goes on route. Comes in, comes out. Still makes that. Good game. Lucky we can stay out in front of this one. For 171. Five of 38. 6 for 9. Nobody comes here to throw. Goals for passing. Third down 1 for 10. That's glorious. 2 for 7 on our side. That's great. 4 for 5. I mean, it's functionally, he was closer to 50% of the third down, which is insane. Turnovers. You're good to go. Set up.
Cool. You coming down?
Yeah. I have to manage. Somebody pulled drama. They left the league and cursed everybody out on their way out. So I've got to set some stuff up here. Or I had to. I don't know. I think he might have just had a rough night.
Which one?